Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm Luigi Van 64D, and we just got Matt on guard to be our client. Let's hope everything else goes well. Well, at least we're able to get Matt on guard, Mr. Matt on guard to be our client. As we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So what now should we do? What should we do now? Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. On-Guard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, let's start looking.
Alright. Let's see who's at the detention center. Is Mr. Matt on guard here? The lawyer dude. So what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Yeah, you still seem a little sketchy. What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. And I had the post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were all alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to have after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Mr. Corda was already dead at the time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. With the way he's talking about his manager, it's as if she runs his life. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. And the victim? About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corda. What sort of... That's not got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, what's with the face of his? You can't even... With that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try making the Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we'd all know it failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, it took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill that guy anyway? Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know? He has a point. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I don't seem to have anything else to do with this guy. So I guess let's go back to the hotel. I'm sure we're gonna find something here.
Hey, what you doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What are you going on here? I heard poor woman was killed. Is that true? This is bad reruns. With this, another Steel Samurai doing the most evil deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way, ever since I was a little girl in elementary school. School has afterwards, to my turn to because they're dying. Others just calling me the Cream Reaper. I swear there's dummy. And whose name is spelled in 3 minutes they were taught.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around. You smell your hands, smarty pants.
Fine. What do you know about the victim?
My dear Hammer died a year ago in the most dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes my heart go up again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my one.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word the woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl from Afro with a horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, one of these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. One was young, made old, beautiful, even blustered, despite that the Pacific Islands red stars over the wood blow bulbs and...
Pearls? Are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much. Hey! Are you paying attention, youngins, these days?
So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. Alright. What happened? I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? What?
The show, of course. Well, the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Well, anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But... But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night.
What exactly is that? The most important moment, you mean?
Oh, so you know... So now you treat me well respect, you disrespectful child. When you're supposed to speak to your elders, you should always be polite. We're the kids today.
Please tell me! What did you see?
Duh! The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. 4?
If you want to hear more, then show respect and bring this lady a present.
Fine, I'll deal with you later. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to the hall. A present? Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigation of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Doesn't look like there's anything here. So, let's head to the hallway. I have a feeling this is gonna end with a disaster and a familiar face. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief's showing his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Looks here, it's up and down the mountain, but it ain't here.
Why don't you just hurry up and give it back, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera!
C-A-M-E-R-A. That's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminals always go back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Ain't no trouble like a lot of trouble. Wait, what do you mean? So you lost your camera?
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new. But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made the itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face.
He gave me all talking to and was real mean about it. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera?
Last night, after the murder happened.
Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. When I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with your expensive camera of yours?
I don't rather know. I snapped a shot at anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to this murder. Well, it'll probably be important. Alright, so what do you say happened? Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yep, actually, I was here until the time my Aunt Gar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure we went to school, city boy? Where a lot of heart goes, there's a city to be found. Store to be found, a big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer this world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although I was also on the lookout for that other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
What are you talking about for the big scoop? Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture of your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was, but that's what the real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here for? Oh, of course.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that.
Trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and I rule, and your I rule smile. Or at least someone's happy. Alright, let's go to on guard's rooms first. Huh. This is his room? I expected it to be a little bit cleaner.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Madeline Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Wrong voice. Where? I got the wrong voice. Where? You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow! It's simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. On Guard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. You're really not It's really not time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Oh, man. Why do I feel intimidated by her a bit? Alright, let's look around first. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
Huh? There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Bone. Does everyone in this studio have T-bone steaks? It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for an awards show, there's a lot of stuff. Looks like he was about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? So, over here, there's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket
Look thing is a happy? Whatever it is, I'm sure something like this would make a great souvenir. Mine would be absolutely thrilled. Not that I'm taking it with me. There's some samurai-looking clothes. Nah. What's this? No clues here. Ooh. That's a bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Oh, silly. Couch. There's some samurai look. Nope. Fine. Alright, Adrian, let's talk. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. But she has a lot of fun at parties. When the awards show was starting, I headed to Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Korda. And that was when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, compared for you and Mr. On Guard? So about you and... Stop right there. Don't expect me to believe you've been talking to me without knowing how we relate. Sorry. I have no idea why Mr. On Guard chose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. On Guard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Korda, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy for Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to the stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Alright. So about this? You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. On Guard said he didn't know about it. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all about the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. What else do I talk to her about? Juan Korda. Did you know the victim, Mr. Korda? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. But time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most uninteresting things. If either one of them weren't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Korda was killed. And what do you know about Matt? I asked to become Mr. On-Guard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Huh. The guard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing what he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Nick? Huh. Wait, what does the court record say about her? An intelligent woman who seems to have it all together. Well, you got that. Only 23 too. Let's see, Alright. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Korda was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add on this conversation. Is it a psyche-lock, Mr. Nick? Yeah. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Thanks for your help. I'll be back later. I need more info. 3 psyche-locks to deal with already! What, is Gumshoe gonna be here giving another one? I'd bet my badge on it. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Korda's room, Pearls. Mr. Korda? The victim. Which makes this a crime scene, too.
Oh, it's you!
So, what happened? The kidnapper! Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. On Guard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want mine to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you out as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep this quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
Huh?
But, Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Thanks, Pearls. I'll hold on to that. I'll help you with it. Oh, Gumshoe. But please don't have a psyche lock. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the scene of the crime should tell you, pal. The scene of the crime. Yeah, here's a picture. And oh, there's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. Looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There are fingerprints on the knife? Yep. It looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Alright. What's the reason for arrest? Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Corda, really put up a big fight. Oh. Yeah. Look at the crime scene, you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ongard says something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama. But that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who was it?
That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please. Anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something at the crime scene that was a little off. Something that was a little off? As in? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Alright then, pal. Let's see what we got. First, let us briefly accept and appreciate all of these bears.
Wow, there's a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah. I get a feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. I don't think I want to bear with the more trauma the last case gave me. That'd be just unbearable.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Why the huge teddy bear? Let me just skip through all this text again. Why the huge teddy bear? Alright, bears and bears.
Huh, it's so messy here.
Pros really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There's a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please?
Okay, let's, over there's a watch. You can wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Sorry about that. Here. It's a suitcase. So many things in it that I bet it barely closes. This is clothes, a dryer, electric shaver, a calculator.
Do All Stars pack so much stuff like Mr. Corda?
Well, if you look over at Mr. On Guard. Alright, let's see. Other than all of the bears, what's this? Looks like Mr. Corda had dinner last night. Nope, don't load that. Wrong button.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had going on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Tomato juice. What's that? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from.
Doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken, and the makeup was strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Huh. There's a couple reasons, but I'm not sure which one's the right one yet. What's in there? Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corda fought his assailant.
What's this glass fragment from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are the flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Yes, let's point that out. There's guitar case. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Alright. That's interesting. Dinner meal. Dinner last night. And...
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Mr. Nick, it's so soft!
Big beds must be a rarity for her.
So many bears!
How? Bears! There's all sorts of things on this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh! There's a bean, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too!
Maybe red was his favorite color? Huh. Alright. Let's see what's strange. This. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a president to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like the red guitar is related to this case after all. And what about this? So about this wine glass. Haha, so you noticed it, pal? The whole crime scene was in a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's coming here? Yeah, she's coming. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. I think it'd be best if you did bump into her here. You can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running 1,000 meter dash.
Hear that? What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Whenever I hear that sound, for some reason, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that did happen last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal.
At the last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice with me for a change?
So, you're the type to steal information from the pitifully hopeless detectives? That's very dishonorable of you! Ow, 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 ow! Hey! Don't you dare run away, Mr. Scruffy Mr. Trenchcoat! I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Oh! Detective, come over here for a second.
Oh!
I feel better knowing at least you are man enough to face your punishment.
I'm so scared. He just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright! You've soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all it means to you?
What? Come, Scruffface. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! What did she throw at me? When is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can't, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Thanks, Gumshoe. You've been a help. Now, what did she throw... what did she throw at me?
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
It's got Mr. Corda's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all.
To be honest, I've never seen writing like that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says? To my dearest Wendy in normal letters here?
It's sloppy, readable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy.
I heard that name somewhere before.
Wendy. I don't remember her name. Something. I've met her before. It's, I don't know. Well, for now, I'm gonna call this an episode. Because, I had nice, good Miss Von Karma whipping. I'll be back. So, that's all for this episode. I'm Luigi Van 64D. And thanks for watching Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. See you next time.